Why should we care about food waste in America? This is John Williamson, and I'm the Executive Director of Food Rescue, and I've prepared this lesson specifically to answer this question, along with the depth of the problem of food waste, as well as things students can do to help solve the problem. So let's begin. 1 in 6 Americans are hungry, or what the government statistically describes as food insecure. That includes 15.9 million children. It's estimated that 40% of our food is wasted at different points in our food supply chain, often ending up in our landfills. This rotting food produces a result that many scientists believe can have a harmful effect on our environment. So how can wasted food potentially harm our environment? Rotting food in our landfills produces an invisible gas called methane. So what do we know about methane? Methane gas is over 20 times more impactful to our environment than another invisible gas that is often talked about called carbon dioxide. It's estimated that 16% of all methane gas emitted comes from rotting, wasted food in our landfills. So now that we know a little bit about methane gas, how does it impact our environment? Invisible gases like methane and carbon dioxide are located in the Earth's atmosphere, and they're represented by this circle. They actually help regulate the Earth's temperature in the atmosphere, which helps maintain normal temperatures on the Earth, which is a good thing. So how do they do that? Well, it's pretty simple. Sun rays break through the Earth's atmosphere and bounce off the Earth's surface, where they travel back through the atmosphere out into space. But these invisible gases help trap some of those rays to help keep the temperatures of our Earth normal. Many scientists believe if we place too many of these gases into our environment, the invisible cloud of gases becomes thicker, as shown in this circle, and the increased thickness will cause too much heat from the sun rays to be trapped and cause the temperature we experience on Earth to rise to abnormal levels. So if we could help feed people by preserving more food, and if food waste can impact our environment, why do we waste 40% of our food? There's many reasons, but here's just a few. Food is cheap in America compared to other countries. We simply don't value it. We are picky eaters. We simply won't eat fruits and vegetables unless they look beautiful and perfect in our eyes. We don't really understand the differences between sell-by and expired labels. Many people think that a product labeled sold by a particular date means it cannot be safely consumed after that date, which is incorrect. Our portion sizes we serve are simply too big. Our delivery system of food is inefficient. What we call our food supply chain, including supermarkets, farmers, and restaurants, all serve the great purpose of providing us food. But it also provides jobs for Americans, and it's a business that is profitable or provides income for many people. So oftentimes there's a cost of time and labor to preserve food that companies are not willing to spend. Now that we know what the problem is, why it exists, and why we should care about it, what are a few things you can do as a student to reduce food waste? Arrange your refrigerator at home so the things that need to be eaten first are in the front of the refrigerator. Only take what you will eat. Don't let your eyes get bigger than your stomach. Eat leftovers. Prepare food before it expires and then freeze it if necessary. And finally, support food recovery on behalf of food pantries. Ask restaurant owners and supermarkets if they'd be willing to donate their extra food to food pantries if somebody were willing to come pick it up.